These rappers don't play when it comes to fists, standing out as the strongest fighters in the hip-hop game. Von. If you really listen to his songs and keep up with him, you'll see Von was just telling his life and his lyrics. The guy was a straight-up menace. He beat almost everybody up in jail, and some say he never lost a fight. That's why he's got the #1 spot for strongest rappers. DaBaby. Another menace is DaBaby. Inside a Louis Vuitton store, DaBaby pummeled Cam Coldheart after taunts turned physical. Later, he fought his ex's brother at a bowling alley, swinging first and starting a wild brawl. He also once shot a man in Walmart, claiming self-defense. His short frame hides a readiness to scrap at any moment. Lil Uzi Vert. Might be shocking, but Lil Uzi can really throw some hands. Outside of Philadelphia Starbucks, Uzi chased Rich the Kid across counters before throwing punches. In Miami, he squared up with St. John over a relationship drama. Videos show him moving fast and striking first when conflicts spill from music to real life. 50 Cent. What's a list of strongest rappers without 50 Cent? Queen's toughest rapper boxed in youth gyms before fame. After surviving 9 hunted down rivals. Even when Suge Knight pulled up with 30 men to bully him, he did not fold. 50 never backed away when trouble came. Always ready to throw punches. Soulja Boy. You might think he's lanky, but I'm sure you wouldn't want to be caught fighting someone who put a hole in his punching bag. Soulja Boy's temper has led him to street scuffles and online challenges. In Compton, he squared up with a rival on camera. Later, he called out Chris Brown for a boxing match. Casanova. Casanova's a towering figure in Brooklyn rap, and his aggression shows up in fights. In Manhattan, he was arrested after a dime brawl sparked by a robbery. He's also been linked to other street altercations. Even in prison, he's still been getting caught up in fights. Once his face was cut and it made headlines. Gucci Mane. Once, Gucci shot and killed a man during a home invasion, beating a murder charge by self-defense. Later, he shared videos of himself boxing to stay sharp. He fought rivals tied to Young Jeezy and survived attempts on his life. Gucci's size and street edge made him dangerous in real fights. Suge Knight. Suge's massive size and reputation for violence are legendary. He beat up Orlando Anderson in Vegas hours before Tupac died. He dangled Vanilla Ice from a balcony and knocked out men in clubs. From prison to boardrooms, Suge relied on intimidation to settle scores and keep power. Now he's locked up for killing a man. MC Hammer. Long before fame, MC Hammer fought often in Oakland. He challenged rivals with boxing gloves, knocking out challengers in amateur bouts. Even after success, his readiness to drop everything and just throw fists kept him respected. He was no stranger to swinging and was ready to remind everyone that they really can't touch this. The Game. One time in Miami, the Game's manager knocked out Stitches as he watched, but Game also threw punches himself. He once chased 50 Cent's artist down a street to brawl. With boxing experience and Compton roots, Game showed again and again he's willing to scrap when words don't settle beef. Trippie Redd. Redd's scrappy side comes out every time there's beef. In 2024, he allegedly beat up Uno the activist at Create Studios and took his jewelry, though Uno said it wasn't fair. Back in 2018, he got arrested for brawling with FDM Grady and pistol whipping someone. His smaller build didn't stop him from throwing hands. Wiz Khalifa. Wiz turned heads by sparring in MMA gyms and learning Muay Thai. He's posted videos throwing kicks and elbows with real skill. Though thin, his training gave him power and technique. Unlike many rappers, Wiz has prepared seriously for combat. Just take a look at what he did to this punching machine, Waka Flocka. Coming up in Atlanta, Waka Flocka built his name on raw energy and a no-nonsense attitude. His track fight shows he wasn't scared to scrap. In 2025, he claimed he got jumped by 10 people and posted photos of his injuries. Even if some doubted it, Waka kept his image as a man ready to throw hands.